Morning, everyone. Just wanted to check in about something. I'm afraid to say I lost one of my calves last night. Pretty sure it was coyotes again. Have any of you been seeing similar issues?
Shoot, that's rough, Javier. Sorry to hear that. How many does that make this month?
Third one, getting to be a real problem.
Those darn coyotes are getting bolder ever since they cleared that land on the east side, displaced all the wildlife and such. Nature's balance is all out of whack now.
Have you tried those solar predator lights, Javier? I put some up around my chicken coops last year. Seemed to work pretty well.
Got a few? Might need to add more. Problem is my land's too big to cover completely.
Actually, now that you mention it, I found one of my Nubians dead this morning. My prize winner, too. The strangest thing, though, it wasn't a result of any illness or the usual concerns, but instead I found it completely drained of blood and 2 small puncture marks on the neck.
Excuse me? Drained of blood? Like, completely?
Yeah, completely dry when I cut it open to check. Never seen anything like it. Maybe a snake bit it and then something else scavenged it? Who knows, really? Anyway, I need to check my fencing today. Make sure nothing else can get in.
Right on there, Maria. Oh, and have y'all seen last week's paper yet? 3 farms over in Caldwell County reporting similar incidents. Animals found drained of blood.
Come on, Dale. I don't want to hear that crap.
It ain't no darn crap when it's happening right here. You know what the old-timers call this, don't you? El Chupacabra, the goat sucker. I got a picture from online, too.
Really, Dale? The Chupacabra? Next you'll be telling us about Bigfoot in your cornfield.
Laugh all you want. My cousin's neighbor saw a pair of glowing red eyes in the woods 2 nights ago. Said it was bigger than a coyote, moved like a goddamn whippersnapper.
Probably just a mountain lion. They come down from the hills sometimes when food gets scarce.
Mountain lions don't drain animals of blood, and they leave a mess. And this certainly ain't that.
All right, enough with the scary stories. Speaking of security, though, I'm installing some new cameras at the co-op this week. Latest models with motion detection and night vision could help us figure out what's really going on.
Not a bad idea. What's the range on those?
About 100 yards with clear visibility. The night vision is pretty impressive too. I can send you the specs if you're interested.
Might be worth investing in a few.
How much are they running?
About $200 each for the good ones, but I can get us a discount if we order through the co-op.
Let me think about it. Budget's tight this month.
Weather's supposed to be clear through the weekend. Good time to repair fences.
That's my plan for tomorrow. Then I've got to take inventory for the market on Tuesday.
Sorry to bring it up again, but anyone else notice how quiet it's been at night? My pigs usually make noise all night long. Last few nights, they've been dead silent after midnight, like they're scared of something.
Could just be the heat. It's been brutal lately. My chickens have been laying less because of it.
No kidding. My cattle have been real restless, bunching up more than usual, especially at night.
My goats too, actually. They've been huddling in the corner of the pen, instead of spreading out like they normally do.
See? The animals know something's out there. They can sense it.
Or it's just the heat wave we're having. 97 degrees yesterday. Supposed to hit 100 today.
Anyone going to the auction on Thursday?
Planning to. Need to sell some of my yearlings.
I'll be there too. Hope prices are better than last month. Barely broke even.
Market's been tough. Feed prices keep going up, and meat prices keep going down.
That's why we started the co-op in the first place. Strength in numbers. On a happier note, look at my new batch of chicks. Just hatched yesterday.
They're adorable. My newest kids, born last week.
Good-looking goats, Maria. Strong legs.
Thanks. The mom's my best milker. Hoping these 2 follow suit.
Found all of my sows like this morning, covered in mud, like they were trying to hide their scent.
They're pigs, Dale. They like mud.
Not like this. This is deliberate.
By the way, any of you seen that new ranch hand working at the Petersons' place? Tall fellow, keeps to himself.
Yeah, I met him at the feed store last week. Seemed nice enough. Said he's from Arizona originally.
Don't trust him. Something off about his eyes. And he only works nights, I heard.
Oh, stop it, Dale. Not everyone who works nights is suspicious. Some people just prefer it.
Yeah, by the way, anyone need hay? Got an extra couple dozen bales I could part with. Good quality, too.
I could take some off your hands. How much?
$8 a bale for you, since you helped me fix my tractor last month.
Deal. I'll swing by tomorrow afternoon to pick them up. All right, folks. I've got work to do. Keep me posted if anything else happens.
Will do.
Watch your backs, especially after dark.
Let's all meet at the co-op on Monday. We can discuss this more then, in person.
Sounds good. See you all then. Good meeting yesterday at the co-op, folks. But I woke up to more trouble this morning, unfortunately. Found 2 more calves gone. No remains, no blood, nothing. Just completely vanished.
Damn it. Any tracks?
That's the thing that's bothering me. Just some marks in the dirt, and they sure ain't coyote ones. Whatever made these was walking on 2 legs from the spacing.
Lord have mercy, I told you all. This ain't no normal predator.
I'm not saying it's your Chupacabra, Dale, but I'm starting to think it's not coyotes either.
Could it be feral hogs? They've been a growing problem in the next county.
Hogs leave a mess, though. And like we already said, this thing doesn't leave a mess.
I hate to add to the bad news, but I lost 3 more goats last night. Found them this morning. All the same injuries. See the wounds? No tearing like you'd expect from a coyote or dog.
That's exactly like what I'm seeing with my calves. The ones I do find, anyway.
And the third angel poured out his bowl into the rivers and the springs of waters, and they became blood. Revelation 16:4. The signs are all around us. This is just the beginning.
Dale, please. We need practical solutions right now, not doom prophecies.
You laugh now, but I've been hearing things at night. Sounds like a mix between a coyote and I don't even know what, but it is not from any animal I recognize. And I've lived on farms my whole life. So I told you, whatever's out there, it ain't no damn animal. I think we got ourselves a devil problem.
I don't know about that one, but I have been reviewing my security footage. I caught something on camera last night. It's grainy, but whatever this is, it moved almost 50 yards in under 2 seconds. No coyote, dog, or mountain lion moves that fast.
Could it be a person? Maybe someone's messing with us?
Look at the proportions, though. If this is a person, then why are they switching between crawling on all fours and standing up, and moving faster than an Olympic sprinter?
This is really starting to freak me out. I've got my kids to think about.
Anyone notify the sheriff yet?
I called yesterday. He said they're aware of the livestock predation issues, but unless there's a threat to people, there's not much they can do.
They won't help us. Even now, the axe is laid to the root of the trees. Every tree, therefore, that does not bear good fruit is cut down and thrown into the fire. Matthew 3:10. We're on our own against this evil.
That's pretty grim, Dale. But you might be right about us handling this ourselves. Lost another calf last night. That's 6 this week.
It's the devil himself, coming to claim his due. I told my ranch hand to stay inside after dark. Poor boy nearly quit on the spot.
I've started locking the cattle in the inner pens at night. But whatever this is, it's smart. Found a section of fence pushed down this morning. Not broken, I mean literally pushed down. Like it knew exactly what it was doing.
Something interesting I've noticed before the attacks. An eerie silence falls over the farm. No crickets, no frogs, nothing. Even my dogs go completely quiet. They don't bark or growl. They just hide.
It's the calm before the storm, the silence of death. And there was silence in heaven for about half an hour. Revelation 8:1.
I've noticed the same thing. Right before I find a calf missing, everything goes dead quiet.
From a biological perspective, that suggests a predator that other animals instinctively fear, something at the very top of the food chain.
But what could scare everything into silence? Even my rooster doesn't crow when this happens.
Evil. Pure evil. I set up those trail cameras you gave me, Sarah. Got this last night around 3 a.m. That right there is a devil if I've ever seen one.
I'm doubling my night patrols. Whatever this thing is, I'm gonna catch it in the act.
Make sure you're armed, Javier. This thing is clearly dangerous. And I woke up last night. Felt like something was watching me through the window. But when I looked, nothing was there. Just that awful silence.
Maria, maybe you and your kids should stay with family in town, just until we figure this out.
I can't leave my goats. They're my livelihood. Besides, I've got my shotgun.
I've been analyzing the pattern of attacks. It seems to be moving in a clockwise circle around our properties. Started at Javier's place, then Maria's, then Dale's. My place might be next.
Sarah's right. There's a pattern here. This isn't random.
It's using us for our livestock, learning our weaknesses, preparing for something bigger. Be sober-minded. Be watchful. Your adversary, the devil, prowls around like a roaring lion, seeking someone to devour. 1 Peter 5:8.
I'm installing more cameras tonight and setting up a live feed we can all access. I'll send you the app and login details.
Good idea. We should take shifts watching the feed. I'll take the first watch tonight.
I can take midnight to 3 a.m. I'm usually up with the baby goats anyway.
I'll take 3 to 6. I don't sleep much these days. Not with that thing prowling around.
What about weapons? Everyone armed?
Got my rifle and shotgun, plus the 45 cents I keep on me.
Shotgun and a revolver my father left me.
Shotgun, rifle, and the good Lord's protection. Though I'm not sure bullets will stop this devil.
I've got a shotgun and that new semi-auto I bought last year, but I'm with Dale on this one. I'm not sure conventional weapons will be enough. Not for something that moves this fast.
Did you all notice the smell before the attacks? Like rotting eggs, sulfur.
The smell of brimstone, just like the Bible describes.
I smelled it too. Thought it was just a dead animal somewhere, but it comes and goes with the attacks. I'll let you guys know if I see anything on my shift. Let's catch this bastard.
Guys, wake up and check your phones now. I caught it on camera, 3:42 a.m., crossing from the east field into my chicken yard. This confirms that it is not a coyote, wolf, or mountain lion. Whatever this is, it's standing almost 5 feet tall.
Holy crap, what am I looking at?
Its body looks leathery, almost reptilian, but it's standing on 2 legs, and those spines along its back. No native animal has those.
Lord in heaven, it's exactly like the stories. The devil has come to Texas.
I'm seeing this right? Those claws and the elongated mouth?
Yes, and look at its eyes. They're reflecting the infrared from my camera. That's why they appear to glow. But the reflection is much stronger than any animal I've ever recorded.
Those eyes, they look almost Intelligent.
That's because it is intelligent. We got ourselves a devil.
I'm getting my kids out of here today. This is not safe.
We need to message the sheriff again. With this evidence, he has to take us seriously. I'll message right now. This can't wait. Sheriff Jones, this is Javier Martinez. We've compiled documentation of the attacks on our livestock. I've lost 8 calves in the past week. Maria Lopez has lost 7 goats, all with the same distinctive wounds. 2 puncture marks on the neck, bodies completely drained of blood. We have photographic evidence and security camera footage.
Mr. Martinez, we're aware of your concerns about predator activity, but my deputies have more pressing matters to attend to.
With all due respect, Sheriff, this is far beyond normal predator activity. We believe we're dealing with something dangerous and unpredictable, something that could potentially threaten people as well as livestock.
What exactly are you suggesting, Mr. Martinez?
That we got a devil problem. And these are the wounds on our animals.
So you're telling me you've got some kind of monster on your hands, draining blood from animals? Do you know how that sounds?
I know how it sounds, but the evidence is right there. Something is killing our livestock in a very specific way.
Mr. Martinez, I've been sheriff in this county for 22 years. Every few years, someone comes in with stories about the Chupacabra or some other nonsense. It's always the same. Turns out to be coyotes, feral dogs, or mountain lions. Sometimes even bobcats.
What? Look at the evidence.
I've looked, and all I see is a blurry photo that could be anything. And some dead animals, which, while unfortunate, are a reality of rural life.
So you're not going to help us?
I'm saying there's nothing to help with. Secure your livestock better. Set traps if you need to. But please stop wasting department resources with these wild theories. We have actual crimes to solve.
People could be in danger.
Now you're being hysterical. Listen to yourself, Mr. Martinez. Blood-drinking monsters? I expected better from you. I won't be sending deputies out for this nonsense. You folks are on your own with this one. Have a good day.
Sheriff Jones is a useless piece of work. Called me hysterical. Said we're on our own.
Are you kidding me? So he's just going to ignore actual evidence?
Told you, they'll never admit what's really happening here. It doesn't fit their view of the world.
So basically, we're on our own. Great.
Looks that way. So what do we do now?
We need to protect ourselves. I've been reading up on the legends about the Chupacabra. I'm convinced now that's what we're dealing with.
Really, Dale? You're still pushing the Chupacabra thing?
Look at the evidence, Maria. Blood-drained animals, the creature Sarah caught on camera, the glowing eyes, the spines. It's exactly what the old stories describe.
What do the stories say about how to stop it?
That's the problem. The legends say they're nearly invulnerable. Bullets won't stop them. At least, not regular ones.
So what will stop it?
Some stories say silver, like werewolves. Others say blessed weapons. My grandfather used to tell stories about a Chupacabra attack in Mexico. Back in the 1950s, they finally killed it with silver-tipped spears.
Silver-tipped spears? Are you kidding me? We can't be seriously considering this.
At this point, I'm willing to try anything. We have proof this thing exists, and the authorities won't help us.
The stories also say they're most active during full moons. Next full moon is in 3 days. That's when it'll be at its strongest.
Folklore aside, we need a practical plan. I've been tracking its movements. It seems to have a territory of about 10 square miles, centered roughly on our 4 properties.
So it's staying local. That means it's found a reliable food source. United States.
That's comforting.
The legends say they choose a hunting ground and stay until they've drained it completely. Then they move on, like locusts. What the cutting locust left, the swarming locust has eaten. What the swarming locust left, the hopping locust has eaten. And what the hopping locust left, the destroying locust has eaten. Joel 1:4.
Dale, please. Bible verses aren't helping right now.
They warn us. This thing is a plague, a punishment.
For what? Being farmers?
For turning away from the old ways, for forgetting the dangers that lurk in the dark.
Regardless of what it is or why it's here, we need to protect ourselves and our animals. Sarah, can you set up more cameras? We need to track this thing's movements better.
I can. I've got 4 more high-resolution ones. I'll set them up around the perimeter tonight.
Is that safe? Going out at night?
I'll be careful. And armed.
No one should go out alone. Not with that devil prowling around. The stories say they're drawn to isolation. They pick off the vulnerable, the separated.
Dale's right about one thing. We should stick together. Safety in numbers.
My sister's coming to take the kids to Austin tomorrow. At least they'll be safe.
Good thinking. I wish we could all leave, but I can't abandon my farm.
None of us can. This is our livelihood. And if we leave, who's to say this thing won't follow us?
It would. The legends say once a Chupacabra chooses its prey, it never gives up. It's relentless, like a demon, with the eyes of someone who's seen the abyss.
Still not really seeing a solution here. Just a lot of ways we're doomed.
We're not doomed. We just need a plan and better information. If this thing exists, it can be killed.
All right, everyone. We need to lock in and come up with an actual plan if we want to beat this thing, or at least protect ourselves. I'm proposing we set up scheduled patrols of our properties.
Patrols? Is that safe?
With shotguns, maybe. I've mapped out a schedule. The green dotted lines show branch-off patrol routes. Yellow lines are the main routes. We rotate every 2 hours so no one gets too tired.
This is actually a good plan, Javier. The routes cover all the major access points. But what about timings?
I'm thinking 8 p.m. to 6 a.m., split into 5 2-hour shifts. I'll take first one tonight.
I'll go second. I can bring my Bible, and holy water might be my only protection against that devil.
Bring whatever makes you feel safer, Dale. Just make sure you also bring a shotgun.
I've been working on something too, setting up alarm systems around my goat pens. It's simple but effective. If anything crosses this wire, those cans will make enough noise to wake the dead. I've also got these. They flood the area with light if anything larger than a raccoon moves past.
That's good thinking, Maria. I might borrow that idea from my north pasture.
Light is good. This creature obviously hates the light, since it only comes out at night. But we need more than just physical barriers. I've been researching traditional methods to ward off evil. The old Mexican vaqueros used certain herbs and symbols to protect their cattle. This is a mixture of sage, garlic, and a special type of thistle that grows near the creek. You hang these bundles at all entry points to your property. The smell is supposed to repel the Chupacabra.
Seriously, Dale? Herb bundles?
Laugh if you want, but my grandfather swore by them, and he never lost a single head of cattle to unexplained circumstances. Also, this symbol. You paint it on your fences and barn doors with a mixture of red clay and blessed salt.
Well, I'm taking a more technological approach. I've set up a network of cameras and sensors. These are all connected to a central hub in my house, and I've created a secure app for us all to access that I've sent you all the link to. I'd download it now if I were you. The password is ManorLords2023. It gives you live access to all cameras across our properties, and sends instant alerts if any motion is detected during patrol hours.
Wow, this is impressive, Sarah. How many cameras do you have out there?
15 so far, and I've got 5 more to install tomorrow. They all have night vision and motion tracking. If this thing comes anywhere near our farms, we'll see it.
I've just downloaded the app. This is amazing, Sarah.
Technology is fine, but don't forget the old ways. They've protected people for generations. Sometimes the old knowledge is the most powerful.
I'm not dismissing your methods, Dale. I'm just adding another layer of protection. We can use everything at our disposal.
Exactly. We're combining old and new. Physical patrols, alarms, herbs, cameras. This thing won't know what hit it.
Oh crap, something just triggered my east perimeter alarm. I'm checking the camera feed now.
See anything?
Ugh, nothing visible on the cameras, but the bells are definitely ringing. Something's out there.
I'm checking the thermal imaging. Nothing showing up? Whatever it is, it's either too small to register or it's masking its heat signature somehow.
They say the devil runs cold. Cold as the grave.
I'm heading there now, just grabbing my shotgun.
I'm going to the window to look, but I'll keep my shotgun ready. Oh my god, I just caught a glimpse of something moving by the large oak tree, but it's so fast. It was there 1 second and gone the next.
The camera near that tree didn't pick up anything.
I'm at Maria's property now, going to check the area where she saw movement.
Keep your gun raised, Javier. I'm watching through the cameras, but still not seeing anything.
The alarm system is definitely triggered. Bell wires are pulled tight, but there's no sign of whatever did it. Aha! Found something. These prints are massive and fresh, maybe 10 minutes old at most.
Those are the same tracks I found by my pig pen yesterday, just like the old stories describe.
The prints look like they're from a bipedal creature.
It was just here, right outside my house, where my children sleep.
I'm going to follow the tracks, see where they lead.
No, don't go alone, Javier.
She's right. That's exactly what it wants. To isolate us, to pick us off one by one.
The patrol schedule, Javier. We stick to the plan. Safety in numbers.
Okay, I agree. I'm heading back to the patrol route now.
Hey, do you guys know what this means? It made a mistake triggering that tripwire. That means it's not infallible. We just need to be smarter.
You're right. That means we really do stand a chance against this thing. Anyway, I'm setting up to watch for the night. Everyone else stick to the patrol schedule. And keep your phones on alert mode. If anyone sees or hears anything, text immediately.
I'm heading out for my patrol now. Got my shotgun and my cross, and a pocket full of blessed salt.
Stay alert, everyone, and stay safe. This is going to be a long night.
I've been thinking about how to stop this thing, and I think I finally have an idea. A trap.
What kind of trap? This thing is smart. It fell for it once. doesn't mean it'll happen again.
Yes, but it still has animal instincts, and I know animal behavior. I've been raising goats for 15 years. I've studied predator patterns and responses. Every predator has a weakness. For this one, it's hunger. It can't resist fresh blood.
Go on.
I'm thinking we use a blood trail, fresh blood from the butcher, leading to a confined space where we spring the trap. I've designed this based on our slaughter chutes, but with reinforced walls and a trigger mechanism.
This sounds promising. How does the trigger work?
The creature steps on a pressure plate, and when triggered, these heavy metal gates drop from above, trapping it inside. I've reinforced everything with steel cables. It would take a truck to break through. Then we hit it with everything we've got.
This is actually brilliant, Maria. Simple but potentially effective.
But what if regular weapons don't work? Remember those herbs I hung up? It literally ate them. Those were supposed to repel it. It just made a snack out of them.
That's not exactly great news.
Yeah, it's not. But I've been digging deeper into the legends. And there's one consistent element across all the stories. Silver. It's always killed with silver. Just like werewolves. The purer the silver, the more effective.
Okay, but none of us have silver bullets laying around.
Actually, I do. My grandfather had these made after the Chupacabra sightings in '87. Each shell contains 0.0 buckshot with silver coating and pure silver on the nose of each bullet. Cost my grandfather a fortune back then.
Dale, I never thought I'd say this, but thank God for your family's superstitions.
So the plan is, Maria sets the trap. Dale provides the silver ammunition and will shoot the damn thing. And I'll lure this thing into position.
I can help with that. I've been working on expanding our surveillance capabilities. This will mean I can actually keep track of it for us. I've programmed it to maintain a safe distance while still providing clear visuals. And I've integrated it with our app, so we can all see what it sees. I'm also setting up motion sensors around Maria's trap location. They'll send alerts to all our phones the instant anything approaches.
This is all coming together, but we still need to figure out how to lure it there.
I've thought about that too. We know it's drawn to livestock, especially to blood. So we create a blood trail, leading directly to the trap. And we use one of my older goats as bait, not as a sacrifice. I'll keep it in a protective cage inside the trap, just to draw the creature in.
And once it's in the trap?
I've rigged up shotguns on remote triggers, 4 of them, positioned to hit it from multiple angles. They won't kill it if the legends are true, but they'll slow it down enough for me to throw a bottle of holy water on it.
And I'll be ready with the silver.
I'm tracking the creature's patterns, and based on the past week of data, it seems it most frequently crosses right between Javier's south pasture and Maria's east field. That would be the ideal trap location.
That works perfectly. There's a small gully there, natural walls on 2 sides. I could set up the trap at the narrow end.
I can use my cattle to help lure it. I've noticed it tends to go after the weakest animals. I have an old steer that's already on his last legs. I could position him near the trail, with just enough protection that the creature would need to follow our path to get to him.
That could work, but how do we coordinate this? We'll all be at different locations.
I'll direct the whole operation. I'm going to use my experience to lead the creature into the confined area. I'll be watching from my truck, using the higher vantage point. We'll all stay in constant communication and move according to the creature's movements.
This actually sounds like it could work, but we need to consider the timing. The full moon is tomorrow night. The legends say that's when it's most active, but also potentially most vulnerable. Something about the lunar cycle affecting its regenerative abilities.
I can confirm increased activity on nights closer to the full moon. My camera data shows 73% more movement on the night before and after, and nearly double on the actual full moon night.
So tomorrow night then?
Yes, tomorrow night. We have today to set everything up and test all the mechanisms.
I'll start building the trap right away. Just need to pick up a few supplies from the hardware store.
I'll prepare the ammunition and make more holy water. We'll need all we can get.
I'll finalize the drone programming and set up the additional sensors. Should be ready by this evening.
Perfect. I'll coordinate everything from my end and prepare the bait trails. Let's meet on the app at 7 p.m. tonight to go over final preparations.
Agreed.
I'll be ready.
Count me in.
Phase 1 complete. Trap is set and ready. I've got the recorded goat distress calls loaded on a speaker system, and the blood trail is laid leading directly to the trap.
I'm in position at my property. Modified shotgun loaded and ready. Reinforce the stock to handle the recoil from these special rounds. They pack quite a punch.
Drone 1 is up and operational. I've got eyes on all 3 properties. Motion sensors are online and responsive.
I'm in position with the cattle and the shotgun. Got the old steer positioned as discussed. Blood trail connects from here to Maria's trap.
Weather conditions are optimal. Low wind, clear skies. Full moon rising in approximately 23 minutes. Our window opens soon.
Everyone clear on the plan?
Crystal clear. I activate the goat calls to draw it in. Then you herd it towards the trap with your shots.
Once it's wounded from the trap, it should follow the second blood trail to my position, where I'll be waiting with the silver.
And I'll be tracking and coordinating the whole operation, providing real-time updates on its location and movements.
Perfect. Let's do this.
Alrighty then, here we go. I'm picking up movement on the eastern perimeter of Javier's property. Something large is approaching from the tree line, moving in a stalking pattern. I think that's our Chupacabra.
I see it. It's eyeing the steer, just as we predicted.
Maria, stand by to activate goat calls. Dale, confirm your position is secure.
I'm secure. Behind the reinforced blind we set up, I can see the approach path clearly.
Goat calls ready to activate on your signal.
Javier, the creature has stopped moving. It appears to be waiting, assessing the situation.
It's smart, looking for traps, but hunger will win out. It always does.
Movement again. It's approaching the steer. Slowly, cautiously. Now's your chance, Maria.
Activating goat distress calls now. The calls are playing, volume increasing gradually as planned.
It's working. The creature's head just snapped toward the sound. It's hesitating between the steer and the new sound.
It's definitely intrigued. Heart rate increasing based on thermal signature. Predatory response confirmed.
It's moving away from the steer, heading towards Maria's trap, but it's taking the long way around, not following our blood trail.
It's trying to circle around, approaching from downwind. Smart.
Should I increase the volume?
Yes. And Javier, you need to redirect it. Force it onto our planned route.
On it, moving to position B now.
Javier is moving. Creature has stopped. It's watching you, Javier. Be careful.
I'm in position, taking the shot to redirect it.
Shot fired. Direct hit. The creature is wounded. It's retreating exactly along our planned route.
I can hear it approaching. The trap is ready. I'm hidden in my secure position.
I'm moving to position C to cut off its retreat, taking another shot to keep it moving toward the trap.
Second shot fired. You've got its attention, Javier. It's angry now, moving faster towards Maria's position.
I can see it now. Dear God, it's bigger than I thought. Let me zoom in on it real quick.
Stay calm, Maria. The trap is set. Let it come.
It's approaching the trigger point. Almost there. It's in. Trap triggered. Shotguns fired. 4 direct hits.
Confirm visual. Creature is inside the trap. It's injured, but still moving.
Holy water deployed. Direct hit to the face and body. The silver shotgun blast definitely hurt it. It's screaming.
Is it following the second blood trail? The one leading to my position?
Checking thermal imagery. Yes, it's broken out of the trap. Good lord, it must be strong.
The reinforced steel side, it tore right through it, but it's wounded badly, just like we wanted. Moving much slower now, and following the second blood trail exactly as planned.
I'm circling around to position D. I'll keep it moving toward Dale if it tries to deviate.
Creature is maintaining course, following the blood trail to Dale's position, moving at approximately 1/3 its previous speed. The silver definitely affected it. Dale, prepare for contact in approximately 2 minutes.
I'm ready. Shotgun aimed and loaded. I can see the blood trail from my position.
Javier, status update.
In position D. I can see the creature from here. It's dragging its right leg. The holy water seems to be burning its skin. It's literally smoking.
Dale, visual contact in approximately 30 seconds. Stand firm.
I see it. Lord have mercy. It's right in front of me, maybe 30 yards away. Moving slow, but still dangerous. Those eyes, glowing red like coals from hell itself.
Remember to breathe, Dale. Aim for center mass. The silver should do the rest.
We've got your back. I'm approaching from the south. I can see it from here.
I'm moving to the eastern perimeter, just in case it tries to flee that way.
Dale, the creature is directly in your line of sight. Take the shot when you're ready.
I'm taking the shot now. Direct hit! Got it right in the chest.
I can see it on the thermal. The silver is causing some kind of reaction. Its body temperature is fluctuating wildly, and it's moving again.
It's staggering, but still coming toward me. Taking a second shot. Hit it again! The silver is working. Its skin is smoking, dissolving, but it's still moving.
It's trying to drag itself toward the trees. We can't let it escape.
It's heading northeast, toward the ravine. If it makes it to those caves, we might lose it.
I'm reloading, moving to cut it off. Got 2 shells left.
I'm circling around.
Spread out. Form a perimeter. Don't let it break through. I'm tracking it on all sensors.
I'm close enough to see it clearly now. The skin isn't skin. It's more like scales or plates. And where we hit it with silver, it's like it's dissolving from the inside out.
The legends were right. Silver is its weakness. The wounds are blackening, spreading across its body like some kind of infection.
It's slowing down more, but still dangerous.
Its vital signs are failing. Heart rate dropping, body temperature becoming erratic. I think the silver is shutting down its system.
It's heading into the thicker woods. I'm following, keeping my distance, but not letting it out of my sight.
Be careful, Dale. Even wounded, it could still kill you.
I know, but we need to make sure this ends now.
I've lost visual. The underbrush is too thick.
I still have it on thermal. It's moving moving slower. Dragging itself, the silver is doing something to its metabolism. It's cooling down rapidly.
I'm at the edge of the woods. I can't see it anymore, but I can hear it thrashing through the brush.
I'm still following. About 50 yards behind it now. It's struggling. Each movement seems to be causing it pain. The silver is definitely working.
Dale, be careful. Its movement pattern is becoming erratic, unpredictable. It might be going into some kind of death throes.
I can see that. It's convulsing, but still dragging itself forward, determined.
Like it has a destination in mind?
Exactly. It's not just fleeing randomly. It's heading somewhere specific.
The old caves, maybe? There are limestone caverns in that direction.
I lost 2 calves near those caves last month. Could be its lair.
It stopped moving. Just collapsed. I'm approaching carefully. Still have 1 silver shell ready.
Be extremely cautious. Its thermal signature is fading but still present.
I'm about 10 feet away now. It's not moving at all, but I can see its chest rising and falling. Shallow breaths. It's dying. The silver has infected its entire system. Those black veins have spread throughout its body.
So the legends were true about the silver after all. What's it look like up close?
Like a freak, part reptile, part mammal. Those red eyes are clouding over now. I think it's actually crying. There's some kind of thick black fluid leaking from its eyes.
Can it still hurt you?
I don't think so. It's too weak now, just lying there, breathing its last breath.
Its thermal signature is cooling rapidly, down to near ambient temperature.
It's looking at me like it knows me, like it understands what's happening. It just stopped breathing. I think it's dead.
Confirming? No thermal signature, no signs of life. It's over.
Are you absolutely sure? We can't take any chances.
I'm sure. It's completely still, and the black veins have covered its entire body now, turning it almost to stone. The silver did something to it, changed its cellular structure somehow.
We did it then. We actually did it. We killed a goddarn Chupacabra.
All this time, the legends were true.
At what cost, though? I've lost 8 calves, worth thousands of dollars.
7 of my prize goats gone.
And my best pig.
But we're alive, and it's over.
It's over, but I'm still looking at proof that monsters exist. Real, actual monsters. My grandfather wasn't crazy after all.
So what do we do now? Call the sheriff?
And tell him what? That we killed the legendary Chupacabra? He'd have us committed.
Maria's right. No one would believe us.
I say we bury it deep and keep this between us. The 4 of us.
Agreed. This stays with us.
I never thought I'd say this, but Dale was right all along.
Ha! Told you so.
So we're all agreed. This stays between us. No outside authorities. No media. Nothing.
Absolutely. Nobody would believe us anyway.
Even with the body as proof, they'd just take it away for further study, and we'd never see it again.
And then deny it ever existed. Cover it up, like they always do.
So what do we do with the body?
I have an idea about that. I think we should examine it first. Learn what we can, then dispose of it properly.
Examine it? Are you serious?
Deadly serious. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to document what no one else has ever seen. For ourselves.
I'm not sure that's a good idea. Seems dangerous.
I'm already doing it. I've moved it to my barn, and I'm doing a thorough examination.
Taking scientific samples might not be a bad idea. We could learn a lot about its weaknesses, in case there are more of them.
You think there could be more? Oh, God.
Oh, there's more, all right. Or there would have been. Take a look. It was pregnant.
Jesus Christ.
Those are babies?
6 of them, in various stages of development. If we hadn't stopped it now...
We'd have been overrun within months.
Exactly. It was building a nest, preparing to spawn.
And our livestock would have been its food source, to feed its young.
This changes everything. We need to make sure we're protected, in case there are more adults out there.
I've been thinking about that. We need an early warning system, something more comprehensive than what we cobbled together for the hunt.
What did you have in mind?
A network of hidden cameras, sensors, and encrypted communication, covering all our properties and the surrounding areas, all feeding into a central hub that only the 4 of us can access.
How extensive can we make this network?
With the right equipment, we could cover about a 20-mile radius. Using cellular and satellite connections, I can set up the entire system to be self-sufficient, solar-powered, and completely hidden from view.
Can we add infrared? These things run cold. Regular cameras might not pick them up.
Already factored that in. Dual spectrum cameras, visual and thermal. And I've got something even better. Audio sensors that can detect that specific growl we heard, set to alert us immediately if anything similar is picked up.
This sounds expensive.
It is. But can we really put a price on our safety? On our children's safety?
Sarah's right. We can't risk another attack. I'll contribute whatever I can.
Me too.
Count me in. I've got some savings.
Great. I'll put together a complete system proposal with costs and implementation timeline. And I'll set up our own private server so nothing goes through public channels.
The more I think about it, the more I realize how important secrecy is. If word got out, we'd have every cryptid hunter and their mother out here, trampling our land, looking for the next one.
Or worse, government agents, taking our land for public safety.
Don't forget the media circus. We'd never have peace again.
So we protect ourselves, and we protect our community by handling this privately. immediately.
I'll work with all of you to install the sensors on my property, and I'll need your help burning and burying the carcass after Dale's done with it.
I should be finished by tomorrow, documenting everything for our records. Speaking of which, we need to be vigilant today, tomorrow, and every day after. Because if there was one, there could be others. Be sober-minded. Be watchful. Your adversary prowls around like a roaring lion, seeking someone to devour. 1 Peter 5:8.
For once, I actually agree with your Bible verses, Dale.
If we implement my system, we'll have eyes and ears everywhere. Nothing will get close without us knowing.
I think it's settled then. Sarah designs the system. We all help implement it. It's not over yet.
Mr. Martinez, I've received reports of multiple gunshots from your property last night. Care to explain?
Sheriff Jones. Yes, sorry about that. We've been having issues with coyotes. They got another of my calves yesterday.
Multiple reports mention shotgun fire. Seems a tad excessive for coyotes, don't you think?
Had to fend off quite a few. They've been traveling in larger packs lately, probably due to the drought affecting their normal prey.
And I suppose Dale Thompson was helping you? His neighbor reported gunfire from his property too.
Yes, we coordinated to drive them off. They were moving between our properties.
Quite the operation for some coyotes. You sure there's nothing else going on out there?
Like what?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe something to do with that monster you were so concerned about?
Sheriff, with all due respect, you made it quite clear you thought we were being hysterical. So we took matters into our own hands and dealt with the coyote problem ourselves.
So you're sticking with the coyote story?
It's not a story. It's the truth. Feel free to come by and see the tracks yourself.
Maybe I will. Just remember, Mr. Martinez, discharging firearms recklessly is a crime. Even on private property.
There was nothing reckless about it. We were protecting our livestock, as is our right.
All right then, just keep the noise down. Next time, give my office a heads up, so we don't have to field calls from concerned citizens.
Will do. Sorry for the trouble. Heads up, everyone. Just got questioned by Sheriff Jones about the gunshots.
What did you tell him?
Said we were fending off coyotes. He seemed suspicious, but accepted it. For now.
He'll be watching us, probably drive by more often.
Then we need to be extra careful. Make sure there's no evidence left. No sign of what really happened.
I'll have the creature completely disposed of by tomorrow, burning the remains in my old furnace and scattering the ashes in the limestone caves.
And I'll make sure our security network is completely hidden. Nothing visible from the road or to casual inspection.
Good. The less attention we draw, the better.
The system is fully operational now. All 37 cameras are live, 24 motion sensors placed at strategic locations, and the audio detection system is calibrated. Nothing gets within 5 miles of any of our properties without us knowing.
It's impressive, Sarah. Really impressive. How are we looking so far?
All clear for the past week. No irregular heat signatures, no unexplained movements, no audio matches to the creature's unique vocal patterns.
That's reassuring, I think.
For now.
Has anyone else noticed how quiet everything still is? Not just the absence of attacks, but the land itself. It's like everything is holding its breath.
I've noticed that too. The wildlife is different somehow. The birds are singing again, but differently, like they're more cautious.
Animals know. They sense things we can't. They remember.
I've been monitoring wildlife patterns too. There's definitely been a shift. Larger mammals are returning to areas they avoided before, but slowly, cautiously.
How are your goats doing, Maria?
Recovering slowly. They're still easily spooked, especially at night. I find myself checking on them constantly. Every little sound has me grabbing my shotgun and rushing out there. I don't think I've had a full night's sleep since it happened.
Same here. My cattle are still bunching up at night, and I keep waking up to check the cameras.
The pigs are still nervous too, and I've taken to sleeping in the barn some nights, just to keep watch.
My chickens are the only ones that seem normal. But then again, they're not exactly known for their intelligence. The turkeys are still skittish though.
At least we know what's out there now. No more wondering. No more doubt.
I keep thinking about those babies inside it. What if there are more? What if it had a mate?
That's why we maintain our vigil. That's why we watch and wait and stay ready.
The system would detect anything similar. I'm constantly refining the algorithms, adding new detection parameters. If anything even remotely like our creature appears, we'll know immediately.
I feel like I should be reassured by that, but I'm not. Not entirely.
I know what you mean. There's this weight now, always present, like waiting for the other shoe to drop.
It's the burden of knowledge, for with much wisdom comes much sorrow. The more knowledge, the more grief. Ecclesiastes 1:18.
I never thought I'd say this, but that verse actually makes sense now.
It does, in a strange way. I find myself staring into the dark, wondering what else might be out there. What other creatures might exist that we don't know about?
I've been having dreams, terrible dreams, of those red eyes, watching me through my bedroom window. I wake up screaming sometimes, terrify my kids.
The nightmares will fade, in time, but the vigilance must remain.
I've set up a special alert system for particularly concerning events. It's tied directly to all our phones. No matter matter where we are. We'll be notified instantly, and the notification is encrypted. Only we can see it.
I appreciate that, Sarah. And everything else you've done. We wouldn't have made it without your tech skills.
Or Dale's folklore knowledge. I never thought I'd say this, but thank God for your superstitions, Dale.
Not superstitions. Truth, hidden truth, passed down through generations, dismissed by the modern world, until it bites you.
Literally, in our case.
Though one may be overpowered, two can defend themselves. A cord of 3 strands is not quickly broken. Ecclesiastes 4:12. We are 4, united against the darkness. And what we don't know, because there's always something lurking, just beyond our understanding, waiting. But here we all are. We're survivors.
Now that I can agree with. Oh, and hey, meet the latest addition to the family. And trust me, no devil is touching this one.
Operation report is requested. Farmers still holding onto their properties. All 4 of them.
This is becoming problematic, Sheriff. We expected results by now.
I understand, sir. But these aren't your typical farmers. They're more resourceful than anticipated.
Elaborate.
They've formed a tight alliance, supporting each other, and they've got skills. The Martinez guy is a natural leader. The Lopez woman is tough as nails. Thompson knows the land better than anyone. And then there's Sarah Chen. She's the real problem. Tech savvy beyond what we expected.
And our experimental subject? The Project Chupacabra clone?
That's what I needed to report. I believe they've neutralized it.
Impossible. That specimen was designed to be nearly indestructible. The perfect predator.
Well, they destroyed it. I have evidence of gunfire, and their behavior patterns suggest success. They've implemented some kind of surveillance system, covering their properties.
This is most disappointing. The specimen was not cheap to produce. Hundreds of millions in research, years of genetic engineering, all wasted because you couldn't control 4 farmers.
With all due respect, I wasn't given adequate resources or information. You told me it would just frighten them off, make them sell their land. You didn't mention it was pregnant.
That information was classified, beyond your clearance level. The reproductive capabilities were a key feature, self-replicating bioweapons. Imagine the possibilities.
Well, they figured it out, and they killed it. I'm telling you, if you want those properties for whatever facility you're planning, you'll need to send something bigger, much bigger.
How did they defeat it, specifically?
I don't know the exact methods. They're being secretive, but based on shell casings my deputy found, I believe they used silver ammunition.
Silver? That old myth?
Apparently not so mythical. Somehow they knew about the creature's weakness.
This suggests a security breach. No one should have known about the silver vulnerability. It was an unforeseen side effect of the genetic splicing, not documented in any public files.
I'm just telling you what I observed and what I've pieced together. These people are fighters. They're not going to scare easily.
The Institute for Evolutionary Development does not tolerate failure. Those properties must be acquired. The underground facility must be built. The limestone cave system is perfect for our needs, and those farms sit directly above it.
I understand the importance, but maybe try offering them more money. Instead of sending monsters after them.
Money is not the issue. Time is. We need those properties cleared, and we need them cleared now, before the next phase begins.
What exactly are you people doing? I agreed to help with land acquisition, not whatever this is.
You agreed to follow orders, without questions, in exchange for considerable compensation and your son's medical treatment.
You don't need to remind me. I know what I agreed to. I just didn't expect it to involve monsters.
We prefer the term enhanced biological entities, and Project Chupacabra was merely the beginning. We have other prototypes, more advanced, more lethal.
Look, maybe we should reconsider this approach. These people haven't done anything wrong. They're just farmers, protecting their homes.
Your sudden attack of conscience is noted and deeply disappointing. We expected better from you, Sheriff.
I'm just saying, there has to be another way. One that doesn't involve killing innocent people.
There is no other way. Progress requires sacrifice. Always has, always will.
So what happens now?
We will deploy a new asset, something these farmers won't expect, something they can't possibly prepare for.
And my role in this?
Your role, Sheriff Jones, has unfortunately come to an end.
Excuse me?
It means your failure has consequences, as does your wavering loyalty.
You're firing me.
In a manner of speaking, protocol dictates that compromised assets must be decommissioned.
Decommissioned? You can't be serious.
Quite serious. We can't risk exposure. You know too much, and you've proven unreliable.
Wait! I have a family. A wife, 2 children.
Yes, we know.
Please, I'll do whatever you want. I'll get those properties. Just give me another chance.
I'm afraid that's not possible. The decision has been made at the highest levels.
You can't do this. I'm the sheriff, for God's sake. People will notice if I disappear.
They might notice a tragic home invasion, a terrible accident, or perhaps a murder-suicide. suicide. These things happen, even to law enforcement.
You bastards! I'll expose everything. I've kept records, evidence.
No, you haven't. We've been monitoring your communications, your devices, your movements. There is nothing we don't know about you, Sheriff.
Please, at least spare my family. They know nothing. Nothing at all.
Loose ends are messy. We prefer clean operations.
I'm begging you.
Good night, Sheriff Jones. Your service will be remembered. Briefly.
Wait, oh my god. You sent one of those things to my house. I'm a Japanese text converter that changes kanji to romaji, while keeping hiragana, katakana as is, and converting numbers to hiragana. I'm ready to convert any Japanese text you provide according to these rules. Please share the Japanese text you'd like me to convert.
Prototype XJ7 is rather efficient. Unlike Project Chupacabra, it leaves no survivors. Good night, Sheriff. You tried.